Okay, so we are supposed to solve the FK 2017 question, FCAT 2017 question paper. The exam FCAT stand for Air Force Common Admission Test, Air Force Common Admission Test. And generally, this particular test paper contains 100 questions, which are divided into three different sections. There is a section of quantitative topic that is general mathematics. Okay, there is one more section which represents logical reasoning section, logical reasoning sections, questions like puzzles and all. And the third section is English part, and there is one more one which you can say as GK, the general knowledge part. So we can take it as four, rather we can take it as three only, because quant part and mathematical part seems to be one topic only, one domain only. So these type of questions are available in the 100 question test paper of FCAT. Here today we are solving the question paper of FCAT 2017. Let us begin. So the first question is idosi. We are supposed to find out the meaning of the word called as idosi. If you look at the options given, the options are madness, happiness, wisdom, and repentance. If we try to understand the meaning of all these, let us take them one by one. The first word is madness. Madness being somebody, if somebody is mad, then all this habit is called as being madness. Then there's a word called as happiness. This is so simple, being cheerful, being charmful. That is what this word happiness means. Then there is the next word called as wisdom. If somebody is very much intelligent, he has got good knowledge and experience also. So the term combinedly termed as experience, knowledge is combinedly, and intelligence is combinedly termed as wisdom. And the fourth word is repentance. Repentance, if you repent over something, if you feel bad about something already happened, that is what is called as repentance. Okay, so the right answer of the word idosi is meaning madness. That is the right answer, option number A, madness. Okay, extremely, or it we can say extremely unusual behavior, extremely unusual unusual behavior, that is what is called as being idosi, having shown idosi. Okay, that is the right answer. Next, harbinger. The word is harbinger. We are supposed to give the meaning of the word harbinger. Okay, so the word harbinger is a person or thing that announces or signals the approach of something. If something is about to happen, then if somebody can forecast it, the word is forecast. Okay, or we can say somebody can predict in advance if something is going to happen, that is a person named as harbinger, who can predict the things that are going to happen. So if you look at the option, remarkable doesn't match with the sense, meritorious doesn't match with the sense. Meritorious means somebody who's very good at studies. Overwhelming is very much happy, that doesn't match with the sense. Or either the word omen, the omen should be the right answer, as the omen also means the phenomena that is believed to foretell the future. If somebody can foretell the future, can predict the future, that's what is the person known as omen. So this matches with our word given, harbinger. So that is the right answer, omen is the word. Next, the word is passe. Okay, the passe, if you talk about the word passe, the passe means, passe is nothing but an adjective. Okay, the word passe is an adjective which means no longer fashionable, out of date. If something has become out of date or old fashioned, okay, or not trending, that's what is word passe means. So if you understand the meaning of all these, option B is forthcoming, that is about to come, so this cannot be happening. Fashionable is just the opposite. Predictable, if you something can predict, that is predictable, so the right answer is option A, out of date. Next, choose the most appropriate option that explains the meaning of the following idioms. We are supposed to give the meaning of the idioms that are given to us. The first idiom is to hit the nail on the head. And the options given are to scold someone, that's not the right answer. To show correct path to someone, no. To be harsh or to be rude in behavior, that is also not the right answer. And the right answer is find exactly the right answer. If there's a question given and you keep on giving blind answers and blind throws, that cannot be the phrase meaning of to hit the nail on the head. If you give the right answer in one go, that's what is to hit the nail on the head means. Find exactly the right answer, option A is the right answer. Next, helicon days. Okay, so let us take the option. The first option is bad days. No, the word helicon days means happy days. The word helicon days means happy and peaceful days. Okay, these are the two type of days that are referred to as helicon days. happy and peaceful days. So bad days, sunny days, and cloudy days are the wrong one. The right answer is option D, happy days. Now, to keep the wolf from the door, the idiom is there. We are supposed to tell the answer or the meaning of this. To keep the wolf from the door, the options given are to remain alert, that is to remain active always, to question others in case of doubt. If you have doubt, you keep on questioning others about their behavior. So that is also not the right answer. To have enough money to avert hunger. The word avert here means to avoid. To avoid. Okay, if we can avoid the hunger and we are capable to deal with, or we can say to capable to deal with, that is what is avert means. To have enough money to avert hunger or starvation. The word starvation means dying because of hunger, die due to hunger. That is what is word starvation means. So if you can avoid, you have enough money that you can avoid easily the hunger and the starvation situation, that is what is the C option. To chase others to get something. If you're chasing others to achieve something, that is what is the D option. And the right answer is the option called as option C, to have enough money to avert hunger or starvation, to keep the wolf from the door. That is the right answer, option C. Next, choose the correctly spelled word. We are supposed to find out the correctly spelled word. Okay, these are the words given, and the right answer is option A, accreditation. Okay, what is this accreditation? Accreditation is a phenomena, or is a title, or is a process in which authentication is given. It's kind of authentication or giving a standard, or rather standardization. Okay, this is generally occurred for the case of universities or colleges. Government agencies give accreditation to a particular university. That means they give marks, or they standardize that university, that this university is of this much standard. That is what is word accreditation means. Okay, and that is the right spelling over there. Next, the choose the correctly spelled word, and the right spelling is vicarious. Okay, the word is vicarious or vicarious. The word vicarious means experience in the imagination through the feelings or action of another person. If somebody is experienced, if somebody has experienced in his imagination, he has experienced something. What is that? If he is in his imagination, he has experienced through the feelings of or actions of another person's feelings or actions, another person's action or feelings. Okay, if somebody has experienced this, that's what we known as, that particular phenomena is known as vicarious. So the person is vicarious. Okay, that is the right answer. Now choose the correctly spelled word, abbreviate. The option is abbreviate. So the right answer is A, abbreviate. This is the right spelling, abbreviate. What does word abbreviate means? It is a verb which means to have, to put shorten a word, phrase, or text. Okay, the abbreviate means to shorten a word, to shorten a phrase, or text. That what is the word abbreviate means. We generally use abbreviation for some large words. So that is where it has come from. Abbreviate is a verb which means shorten a phrase or a text. Next question, choose the correctly spelled word again. These are the words given. The right answer is option D, acquaintance. Acquaintance means being familiar, okay, or having a knowledge of something, That is what is acquaintance means, having a knowledge of something. That is what is acquaintance means. Next, now there is a paragraph in front of us. We are supposed to read the paragraph, and then we will be able to answer the questions that are followed. So let us read the paragraph. At this stage of civilization, when many nations are brought into close and vital context, vital mean important, for good and evil, it is important as never before that their gross ignorance of one another should be diminished. Diminished means reduced. Okay, what he's trying to tell, that the ignorance of others should be reduced, that they should begin to understand a little of one another's historical experiences and resulting mentality. It is the fault of the English to expect the people of other countries to react as they do to political and international solutions. Our goodwill and good intentions are often brought to nothing because we expect others people to be like us. This would be corrected if we knew the history, not necessarily in detail, but in broad outlines of the social political conditions which have given to each nation its present character. Okay, so this was the paragraph. Let's go for the questions. According to the author, mentality of a nation is mainly product of its. Okay, that is the question. So as he has already stated that he is focusing on the history of a nation, this would be corrected if we knew the history, not necessarily in detail. So he is focusing on the history part, and here also historical experience and resulting mentality. So the resulting mentality of a country is related to its history. So the right answer is main product of history. That is option number D. Now, the similar paragraph, and we are supposed to give the answer. The question is, according to author, his countrymen should do what? Okay, his natives, his civilized person should do what? The options given are: read the story of other nation, nowhere mentioned; not react to other nations, this is not mentioned; have a better understanding of the nation; and the last one is have vital contact with the nation. There is no meaning of vital contact given. See, when many nations are brought into close and vital contacts, this is just a phenomena, just a touch, and the whole paragraph talks about have a better understanding with other nations. So the right answer is option C. Again, the question is the need for a greater understanding between nations. Okay, what is the need? Why it is needed for the greater understanding for a between nation is the option I is more today than ever before. It is not mentioned there. Was always there. It is also not mentioned. Is no longer there. Is not mentioned. Will always be there. This can be concluded of the whole paragraph that the understanding needs to be developed between nations for a global society and developments. So that should be the right answer. That understand the greater understanding between nations will always be present there. So that is the right answer. Option number D. Now, again, the paragraph is there. We are supposed to find out the answer. Choose the word which is nearly opposite in the meaning to the given word. Okay. The opposite in the meaning of the given word. The word is amending. Okay. The word is amending. Okay. Let us understand. Let us find out what all options are given there. Alter. Word is alter. Alter means to change something. Okay. Ameliorate. Ameliorate means to make something better. Okay. Make something better. That is what is ameliorate means. Make something better. Better, we easily know better. And debase. Okay, the word debase means degrade a value. Degrade the value of something. Degrade the value of something. That is what is the word debase means, degrade the value of something. And the word amending means to make changes for improvement, and debase. Okay, amending means changes make changes to make something better. To make something better, that is what is amending means. To make something better, that is what is amending means. So the opposite of that, we are supposed to find out the opposite or the antonyms. Opposite of that is should be debase. That means degrade the value of something. So that is the right answer. Option number D, debase. Next, entangle. We are again supposed to find out the opposite of the word entangle. Okay, let us see. Opposite of entangle should be what? See, the word entangle means if something is entangle means something too many interconnections. Let us say too many interconnections. Okay, too many interconnections. Okay, if the wires get entangled to each other, we say they are into each other in many ways that it is difficult to solve them. Okay, and make them separate. That is what is entangle means. The options are untwist, twist, hook, and impede, and we are supposed to find out the antonym. The word impede is to be clarified. Impede means to delay something. The word impede means to delay something. Okay, by obstructing something. Twist, we know that if we move something in a different way, that is called as twist. Hook means where we hang something, that is called as hook. Okay, and the right opposite should be untwist. Untwist means to solve. Okay, untwist means to solve. Okay, so that is the exact opposite of entangle. Entangle means something that is already interconnected in a problematic way. Interconnected in a problematic way, that should be the right explanation. Problematic way, that is what is entangle means. Okay, so untwist is to solve, so that is the right opposite. Okay, the problem has been solved using the untwist, so that is the right option. Option A, that is the right option. Next, now, there's a GK section here. We are supposed to answer the questions that are given related to general knowledge. First question is, what is the old name of USA? Okay, the United States of America, that is the current name, that is the recent name, that is a new name. They're asking for the old name. The answer is A, United Colonies. Okay, in 1776, Continental Congress formally declared the name of the new nation to be United States. Okay, so in 1776, before 1776, the name was United Colony. After 1776, the name was given as USA. Okay, who declared that? The Continental Congress. Okay, the word is, the agency is Conti, the group is Continental Congress. They did this process. Okay, United States of America, replacing the term United Colony, which had been in general use. American is the term used for the continents, and obviously the word America that has come from, the word America has come from the continent's name, that is North America. We have North America and we have South America. There where the word America was taken from. Now, which religion was founded by Akbar? And the right answer is Deen-e-Ilahi. This was the religion that was created by Akbar, was founded by Akbar. The answer is Deen-e-Ilahi. And when was this done? This was done in 1582 AD, that Akbar declared the religion as Deen-e-Ilahi. Bahadullah was the founder of the Baha'i faith. If you talk about the other option, the founder was Bahadullah. The founder was Bahadullah for Baha'i faith. There's no known founder of Shintoism. There's no known. The founder is unknown yet. Okay, the founder is unknown yet for this. And philosophical system of Taoism. And for the word, for the religion Taoism, Lao Tzu was Chinese philosopher. Okay, the founder was Lao Tzu. He was the founder of this one. And the right answer is, founded by Akbar was Deen-e-Ilahi, option number D, in 1582 AD. Next, who was the Indian Army chief in October 2016? Okay, and the right answer for this question is option B, Dalbir Singh. Mr. Dalbir Singh was the Army chief in October 2016. He is the chief of the Indian Army from 1st of August 2014 to 31st December 2016. This was his tenure. Dalbir Singh Rawat there. Okay, Bipin Rawat remained the chief of Indian Army from 31st December 2016. From 31st December, then the next successor was 31st December 2016 was Mr. Bipin Rawat. Okay, so the right answer is option B, Dalbir Singh. Who was the Indian Navy chief in October 2016? That is the question, and the right answer becomes Sunil Lanba. Mr. Sunil Lamba was the Indian Navy chief in October 2016, and his tenure started on 31st of May 2016. There where his tenure started, and other former chiefs were Robin K. Dhawan. His tenure was Mr. Robin K. Dhawan's tenure was 17th April 2014 till 31st of May 2016. This was his tenure, 31st of May 2016. And Devendra Kumar Joshi, the tenure of Mr. Devendra Kumar Joshi was 31st of August 2012 to 26th of February 2014. This was his tenure. And the right answer for our case is Mr. Sunil Lanba, option number D. Next, Yarlung Zangbo is the name of which river? And the right answer is Brahmaputra. In India, it is named as Brahmaputra. In China, it is named as Yarlung Zangbo. Then it flows in China. See, basically, Yarlung Zanba is a trans river. We call it as transboundary river. We call it as transboundary river. What is the transboundary river? The transboundary river is a river which flows through different nations. Okay, and the Brahmaputra flows through different nations, as originates in China, then it flows through India, then it flows in Bangladesh. Okay, this is the area. These are the bank areas of the river called as Brahmaputra, and that is the right answer. Brahmaputra is the name of another name of Yarlung Zangbo. Which is the highest tower in the world? And the right answer is Burj Khalifa is the right answer, largest tower. The height of Burj Khalifa is 828 meters. If we talk about other option, then Tokyo Skytree in Tokyo. Tokyo Skytree is in Tokyo and the height is 643 meters. Then we have KVLY TV mast. The height is 628.8 meters. Then we have the last Makkah Okay, Mecca, and his height was the Abraj Al Bayt Towers. Abraj Al Bayt Towers is at Mecca, and their height is 601 meters. So these are the different heights of different towers, and the largest one is Burj Khalifa. That is the right answer, which is in Dubai. Okay. Who was elected as the Prime Minister of India in the election held after death of Rajiv Gandhi? Okay, and the right answer is Mr. P.V. Narasimha Rao was the one who was elected as the Prime Minister after the death of Rajiv Gandhi. That is the right answer. P.V. Narasimha Rao was the Prime Minister of India from 26th June 1991 to 16th of May 1996. This was his tenure, and Prime Minister in India in the election after the death of Rajiv Gandhi on 21st. The Rajiv Gandhi Mr. Rajiv Gandhi was passed away in 1991 in the May. Narasimha Rao succeeded Prime Minister Chandrasekhar. So after Chandrasekhar, who became the Prime Minister of India, that was Mr. Chandrasekhar. So the right answer is right now is C. P.V. Narasimha Rao. Who defeated PV Sindhu in the final Rio Olympics? That is the question. And the right answer becomes Spanish badminton player Carolina Marin. The Spanish badminton player Carolina Marin. She belongs to the country called as Spain. She defeated PV Sindhu in the final of Rio Olympics to win gold medal. PV Sindhu won a silver medal. PV Sindhu won a silver medal. Okay, this Carolina Marin won the gold medal, and PV Sandhu in the round 16, the women's singles badminton pair. So this is the right answer. Option number A, Carolina Marlin. Which is the largest diamond producing country in the world? The right answer is A, Russia. Russia is the largest diamond producing country in the world. And in 2015, Russian miners extracted an estimated 41.9 million carats of diamond. 41.9 million carats of diamond. Okay, this much diamond, this much quantity of diamond is available or being produced in the country called as Russia. So that is the right answer. Now, in which South Korean city the Asian Games 2014 were concluded? Okay, that is the question, and the right answer is Incheon. The right answer is Incheon is the city which belongs to South Korea, where the Asian Games 2014 were concluded, and they were held in Incheon, South Korea, from September 19. That is, they were held there from September 19, 2014 till 4th of October 2014, which had 439 events. It all had 439 events in combinedly in 36 different sports. These were the number of events. Incheon was the third city in South Korea after Seoul. Then earlier it had been organized in the city called as Seoul. The year was 1986. This is also in South Korea, and then it was organized in Busan in the year 2002, and the third time it had been organized in the city called as Incheon in the year 2014. That is the right answer. Okay, so the question is, who was the first Governor General of India after independence? That is the first question. Who was the first Governor General of India after independence? So the right answer is Lord Mountbatten. Okay, he was the first Governor General of India after independence. He was also the last Viceroy. Okay, he was also the last Viceroy, and this happened in 1947. He was the last viceroy also, and then he converted into the first governor general of India, independent India. And marks of the Lingthrow 1936 43 and Viscount Wavell, these were the other ones, served as governor in the India. Rajgopalachari served as second governor. The second governor became Chakravarti Rajgopalachari. That is option A. See, he was the second one, and the first one was always Lord Mountbatten. Option number B is the right answer. What was the score of Deepa Karmakar in the final round in Rio Olympics? Okay, Deepa Karmakar's final score in the final round of Rio Olympics, and the right answer is option C, 15.066. And this was his score, and she could get a silver medal out of that. She could score a silver medal. She could receive a silver medal, and the The maximum score was 15.966. One who received the gold medal got the score of 15.966. So the right answer is option C. Next, on which of the following rivers was the Salal project was launched? And the right answer is River Chenab. Salal Dam, Salal project or Salal Dam. It is located, or Salal hydroelectric power station is a power project on the Chenab River in the Riasi district. Where it is located, the district name is Riasi, which is in J&K, that is Jammu and Kashmir. It is there where the Sardar Sarovar Dam is built on the Narmada River. Which particular dam is built on the Narmada River? It is Sardar Sarovar Dam. Okay, Sardar Sarovar Dam, and which is in the state of Gujarat. Okay, it is in the state of Gujarat. Upper Indravati Hydro Station is located on Godavari. On Godavari is located Upper Indravati. Upper Indravati Hydropower Station. That is dam is located on the river Godavari, and Hirakund Dam is located on Mahanadi. Hirakund Dam is located on Mahanadi in the state called as Odisha. In the state called as Odisha, and the right answer is Salal Dam is in Jammu Kashmir, and the river's name is Chenab. That option number C is the right answer. Now, next question. Which port in Iran has been built by India? Which port in Iran has been built by India? The answer is Chabahar Airport. Okay, it is a seaport. Chabahar Airport is a seaport located in southern eastern Iran on the Gulf of Oman. On the Gulf of Oman. It is located on the Gulf of Oman. Located on the Gulf of Oman. Okay, the port will make way of India to bypass Pakistan. And the port will be able to connect India and bypass Afghanistan in transporting goods from Afghanistan. India and Afghanistan are the two countries that will be linked up by this particular Chahar airport, and in this process they will be bypassing the country called as Pakistan. Okay, they will be bypassing the country called as Pakistan. This important about Chahar airport is, that is the right answer, option A. Now, which port in Pakistan has been built up by China? And the right answer is Gwadar Airport. Gwadar Port. Okay. Gwadar Port is nothing but a deep sea port. It is a deep sea port. Deep sea port situated on the Arabian Sea at Gwadar. Situated in the Arabian Sea at Gwadar in Balochistan. The place is called as Balochistan, or the province is called as Balochistan, Pakistan. Okay, the country is Pakistan, the province is Balochistan. There where this particular Gwadar port has been built up by China Pakistan Economic Corridor. The word is CPEC. Okay, this has been built over the plan of CPEC, which means China Pakistan Economical Corridor. Okay, and that is the right answer, Gwadar Airport. Then, which of the following is a classical dance of Kerala? And the right answer is Mohiniyattam. That is the right answer. That is the classical dance of classical dance originated in Kerala. Okay, Mohiniyattam. And if we talk about the other one, Bharatnatyam is the classical dance of the state called as Tamil Nadu. Bharatnatyam is the classical dance of the state called as Tamil Nadu. If we talk about Kuchipudi, Kuchipudi is the classical dance of the state called as Andhra Pradesh. It is the classical dance of Andhra Pradesh. The dance called as Satriya, that is the classical dance of Assam. Okay, so these are the state. Our right answer is Mohiniyattam, which is the classical dance of state of Kerala. Option D is the right answer. Which Indian state is the largest producer of banana? And the answer is Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is the state which is the largest producer of banana in India, followed by, then after Tamil Nadu, this is the first position. After Tamil Nadu, second is Gujarat, third is Maharashtra, and fourth is Andhra Pradesh. So these are their ranking: first, second, third, and fourth in producing the fruit called as banana in India. Right answer is A. Which Indian sportsperson has been appointed as a member of the International Olympic Committee? Which Indian sportsman has been appointed as the member of the International Olympic Committee? And the right answer is Saina Nehwal. Okay, Indian shuttler. Saina Nehwal is a famous Indian shuttler. Okay, famous Indian shuttler or the badminton player has been appointed as a member of International Olympic Committee. Athletes Commission. The Athlete Commission is chaired by Angela Ruggiero. It is this particular Athlete Commission, the commission which is being talked about, International Olympic Committee, that has been chaired by Angela Angela Ruggiero, and it comprises 9 vice presidents and 10 other members. It comprises nine vice presidents, and also 10 other members. 10 other members. So this is the construction or the composition of the committee there, and that is the right answer, option B. Next, who was the first Tirthankar of Jainism? The options given are Rishabhanatha, Mahavira, Parshvanatha, and Sambhavanatha. The right answer is A. Rishabhanatha. He was the first Tirthankar of Jainism. He was the first Tirthankar of Jainism. If we talk about the rank of other ones, Mahavira was the 24th one. Mahavira was the 24th Tirthankar of Jainism. Parshvanatha, if we talk about Parshvanatha, he was the 23rd. Parshvanatha was the 23rd Tirthankar. If we talk about Sambhavanatha, he was the third Tirthankar. Okay, so the right answer is option A. Rishabhanatha was the first Tirthankar of Jainism. Next, who was the 23rd Tirthankar of Jainism? We just talked about this. Okay, Mahavira was the 24th. Neminatha, the other one is Neminatha. If you know about Neminatha, Neminatha was the 22nd. Neminatha was the 22nd Tirthankar of Jainism. Sambhavanatha, which had come in the last question also. Sambhavanatha was the 23rd Tirthankar, and Parshvanatha was the Parshvanatha was the 23rd Tirthankar, and Sambhavanatha. Okay, the right answer is Parshvanatha. Sambhavanatha was not 23rd. The right answer is. Okay, who was the 23rd Tirthankar of Jainism? That is the question. It has come in the last question also. Option A, Mahavira, Neminatha, Sambhavanatha, Parshvanatha. The right answer is 23rd Tirthankar of the Jainism was Parshvanatha. He was the 23rd Tirthankar. If we talk about Mahavira, he was the 24th Tirthankar of Jainism. If we talk about the other two, the Neminatha was 22nd in the order, and Sambhavanatha was third in the order. So these were the different Tirthankars of Jainism, and the right answer is D. 23rd Tirthankar was Parshvanatha. That is the right answer. Now, who wrote the epic poem Padmavat? That is the question. Who wrote the epic poem Padmavat? And the right answer is Malik Muhammad Jayasi. Okay, Malik Muhammad Jayasi written this in the year 1540 AD, 1540 CE. There where he wrote this particular Padmavat, an epic, in Awadhi language. The language in which he wrote was Awadhi. Okay, language in Awadhi. And the historic siege of Chittor by Alauddin Khilji. Okay, this is based on historic siege of Chittorgarh by Alauddin Khilji. Alauddin Khilji, and the event was occurred in 1303 CE. Okay, so the right answer is A. Padmavat was written by A. Malik Muhammad Jaisi. Next, who was the first Governor General of India? And the right answer is Warren Hastings. He was the first Governor General of India, and his tenure was 20th October 1773 to 1st of February 1785. Okay, he was the first Governor General of India, and it was a British ruled India that time. Other Governor Generals were John Macpherson. He was another one, John Macpherson. Then came John Shore. They are in the same order. Then came John Shore, and then came Eliot Clark. So the order is remaining same. This is the order of all of them one by one. And the first one always will be Warren Hastings, and with the tenure of 20th October 1773 to 1st of February 1785. Next, who is the oldest Which is the oldest active volcano of the world? That is right. That is the question. So the right answer is Mount Etna. Mount Etna is the oldest active volcano of the world. This is located where? It is located in Sicily. The place is called Sicily, and this is Sicily, and the country is Italy. The place is called Sicily, and the country is Italy. There, where this particular active volcano is located, it lies above the convergent plate margin between the African plate and the Eurasian plate. With which all it located over? It lies over the plate of African plate. Okay, African plate and Eurasian plate. It lies over African plate and Eurasian plate. This is over which it lies. It is the tallest active volcano in Europe also. Tallest active volcano in Europe also, and all other given volcanoes are dead. All these volcanoes other than Mount Etna are dead. Okay, they are not active. So that is the right answer, option C. Which of the following is not an inert gas? That is a question. So if you look at the option, so right answer is hydrogen. Hydrogen is not the inert gas. Hydrogen is rather a lightest. It is the lightest reactive gas. It is the lightest reactive gas. All other gas, helium, argon, and xenon are passive gases as they have very low affinity for chemical reaction. All these argon, helium, and xenon are passive gases, which have got very low affinity, for chemical reactions. Okay, and the right answer becomes hydrogen. Now, the question is, which is the oldest refinery in India? And the right answer is Digboi Refinery. That is the oldest one. Is in the India is a town. Digboi is basically a town in Tinsukia. The place is Tinsukia district. Is the name of the district, and this is located on the northeastern part of the state Assam. Okay, it is located on the northeastern part state of Assam, India. Okay, crude oil was discovered here in 19th century. The crude oil was discovered in 19th century. Okay, Guwahati refinery is set up at Noonmati in Guwahati. This has been recovered at Noonmati in Guwahati. Visakhapatnam refinery is in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. Baroni refinery was established in July 1962, 64, and Baroni district of Bihar. So this one is in Bihar, and your Guwahati design refinery is obviously in Guwahati. Visakhapatnam is in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, and the right answer is Tinsukia district, Assam, Digboi refinery. Okay, what was the old name of Myanmar? The country called as Myanmar. The old name was Burma. That is the right answer. The ruling military changed Burma's name to Myanmarian in 1989. When was the name changed? The name was changed in 1989 by who? By the ruling military. The military changed their name, okay, from Myanmar to Burma in 1989. A year after thousands were killed in the suppression of a popular uprising, Rangoon also became Yangon. One more name change was there. There was a name Rangoon. It was changed now to the word called as Yangon. Japan's old name was Nippon. Japan's old name can be also discussed. Japan's old name was Nippon. Okay, this was the old name. Sarawakis, a state in Malaysia. Nepalis are also called as Newar. Nepalis are also called as Newar. Okay, but for the question that we have, the old name of Myanmar is Burma. That is the right answer. Aladdin is the character of which of the following books? That is the next question. So the right answer is the 1001 Arabian Nights. That is the right answer. There where the character Aladdin has been taken out from. So it is a collection of Middle Eastern folk tales. It is a collection of Middle Eastern folk tales, folk stories or folk tales com compiled in Arabic. The language is Arabic. It was originally compiled in Arabic. During the Islamic Golden Age, it is often known in English as the Arabian Nights. This is also in English. It is famous for famous as the name Arabian Nights. Okay, the another name Aladdin is a famous character of that particular book. Okay, the right answer is A. Next, where is the office of the International Court of Justice located? And the right answer is Hague. The office of International Court of Justice is located in Hague, and the country's name is Netherlands. Okay, the country's name is Netherlands. This is the only office internationally, that is the International Court of Justice, located at the place called as Hague in the country of Netherlands. That is the right answer, option A. Okay, what is sin bin in ice hockey game? What is the term sin bin in the ice hockey game means? So if you look at the options, so the right answer becomes penalty box. Penalty box is another name for sin bin, and it is the area in ice hockey. It is the area in ice hockey where a player sits. This is the area in the ice hockey where a player sits. This is the area in ice hockey where the player sits to serve the time to serve the time of a given penalty. When a penalty is given to a player, he has to serve the time. So this is where the place is called. This is what the place is called, sin bin. Time of penalty he has to serve. The place is called sin bin, where he has to sit. The right answer is A. Which is the deepest trench in the world? Deepest trench in the world, and the right answer is Mariana Trench. Option number B. That is the right answer. Mariana Trench. Mariana Trench or Marianas Trench is the deepest part of the world's ocean. It is located in the Western Pacific Ocean. Where it is located? It is located in the Western Pacific Ocean. Western Pacific Ocean. This is where it is located at, Western Pacific Ocean. And an average of 200 kilometer. There is an average of 200 kilometer to the east of Marina, to the east of Marina, to the east of Mariana Island. Okay, in the Western Pacific part of Philippines, Western Pacific east of Philippines. Okay, the right answer is B, Mariana Trench. Next. Who was the first cricketer player to be declared out in Test cricket by third umpire? Who was the first person? Who was the first cricket player who was declared out by third umpire in the game of cricket? And the right answer is Sachin Tendulkar. Okay, he was the first one as to be dismissed, and he was dismissed as run out by the application of third umpire. And this happened in a test match. This happened in a test match in November 1992, and this test match was between South Africa and India. This test match was between South Africa and India, and this test match was held in Kingsmead, Durban. Kingsmead, the place is called Kingsmead, Durban, which is located in Durban, and that is the answer. And who was the third umpire? The third umpire was Carl Lindbergh. The third umpire was Carl Lien Liebenberg. Liebenberg, that is the name of the third umpire. Okay, so this was the right answer, Sachin Tendulkar. Who was the first NSA of India? NSA means National Security Advisor. NSA means National Security Advisor. That what is NSA means, National Security Advisor. Who was the first NSA of India? The right answer is A, Brijesh Mishra. He was the first National Security Advisor of India who served from November 1998. He served between November 1998 to May 2004. His tenure was November 1998 to May 2004. There were, in the span he served, other former NSAs were Jane Dixit. Jane Dixit was also an NSA, and he served between 2004 2005. His tenure was 2004 2005. M.K. Narayan was also NSA. He served between 2005 and 2010. Then Shivashankar Menon. Shivashankar Menon served between 2010 and 2014. And the current security advisor in 2023 is Mr. Ajit Dobal. He is from 2014 till the current date. He is the NSA of India. Next. Satyajit Ray was who? Okay, what was the profession of Satyajit Ray? Satyajit Ray was no one but a famous filmmaker. Okay, the right answer is Satyajit Ray was a filmmaker. His tenure was 2nd of May 1921 to 23rd of April 1992. This was his tenure. This was his lifespan where he lived. and he was a famous Indian filmmaker and author, also widely regarded as one of the greatest filmmakers of 20th century. He was born in the city of Calcutta. He was born in the city of Calcutta in a Bengali Brahmin family. Okay, so the right answer is option C, filmmaker. Next question is Mandal Commission was established by which of the following Prime Minister of India? So Mandal Commission was established by the former Prime Minister of India, Mr. Morarji Desai. That is the right answer, option B. And this was set up in 1979, established by Shri Morarji Desai ji in 1979 under the government of Janata Party. The government was of Janata Party in India at that time, and the motive of this particular commission was to identify the motive of this particular commission was to identify socially the motive of this commission was to identify socially or educationally the motive was to socially or educationally backwards, to identify the people who are socially or educationally backward. Okay, so the right answer becomes B, Morarji Desai. Next question, which Cuban athlete is called horse? The question is which Cuban athlete is called horse, and the right answer is Alberto Jointorina. He was the famous athlete known as Cuban horse, the Cuban athlete known as horse. Jointra had been born with flat feet. He had got a flat feet. Okay, both the foot are flat. He has got a flat feet, and that caused feet and back problems, and he had to have corrective surgeries in 1977. He had to go through corrective surgeries because of his flat feet and injuries. At the 1976 Summer Olympics, he became the only athlete to win both the 400 and 800 meter relay race. 400 and 800 meter relay race he won in the year 1976 with his flat feet problem still there. So the right answer is Alberto Giantorina. Okay, so the question is given as a man rows 1 kilometer in 10 minutes. A man rows 1 kilometer in 10 minutes along the stream and 1 kilometer in 20 minutes against the stream. Okay, so if you want to know the speed upstream, that how much is the speed if we go against the stream or upstream. So the what is given is 1 kilometer covered in 20 minutes. So one we need to find out the speed in kilometer per hour. So 1 kilometer is being traveled in every 20 minutes, and a time of 1 hour contains 3 times of 20 minutes. Okay, 20 plus 20 plus 20 gives it 60 minutes, that is equal to 1 hour. So in each 20 minute it is traveling 1 kilometer. So if there is a span of 320 minutes, so it will be traveling 3 kilometer. Okay, so it will be traveling 3 kilometer. Okay, so the speed upstream speed becomes 3 kilometer per hour. Now let us talk about downstream speed. What is he doing? He is traveling 10 minutes. 1 kilometer he is traveling in 10 minutes. Now 1 kilometer being traveled in 10 minutes. And how many 10-minute span do we have in 1 hour? 1 hour has got 6 10-minute spans. That is 6 into 10 will make it 60 minutes. So there are 6 10-minute spans. In each span it covers 1 kilometer. So in 6 spans it will cover how much? In 6 span it will cover 6 into 1 kilometer. That is 6 kilometer per hour. Okay. So the downstream speed becomes 6 kilometer per hour. Okay, downstream speed and upstream speed have come. Now they're asking for the speed of the stream is. So there's a direct formula for finding out the speed of the stream, and that is simply nothing but half of speed downstream minus speed upstream. If you use this formula, you can have the values there. Half of 6 minus 3, that is going to be 3 by 2, or that is equal to 1.5 kilometer per hour. So that is the right answer available in option number B. Now, they're asking for 10 years ago, the average age of a family of 4 members was 24 years. Now, two more babies were born with the age difference of 2 years. The difference is 2 years. And average age of the family is still 24. So, what is the present age of the youngest child? That's what they're asking. So, what he's saying, 10 years ago, the average age of the family of 4 members was 24. So, how we can take this? How we can take it like that? Had the babies not being born, had the babies not being born. Okay, if the babies were not born, then what would have been the scene? See, 10 years ago, 10 years ago, average was 24. If the babies were not there, in today the babies were not born today, then the average would have become simply 24 plus 10. Okay, the present average would have become 24 plus 10, that is equal to 34. This would have been the average without the children there, without the babies born there. So if we have that the babies are not born, that the average of the present family without the baby is 34. Okay, average of the present family without the baby is 34. So what is the total of the present family's age? Total of the present family age is, if you want to calculate like this, the total is always average into total number of people. So that is 34 into 4, and that sums up to 136. So that means this is the total family age without the babies. Okay, without the babies. Now let us find out the case of babies. So what he's saying, but there have been two babies born and the average age of the family is still 24. Okay, so if there are average age still 24, so the total will be what? Total will be again average multiplied by the total number of members. So if the babies are born, then the total number of members are not 4, rather they are 6 now. Earlier we had taken 4 because we had considered the babies are not there. Now we are taking it 6 because we have take considering the babies now. So 24 into 6, if you do, that becomes 144. So this is the total of the family age with the babies. This is the total of the family age without the babies. So if we subtract both of these, we can easily get the age, the sum of the ages of the babies. Okay, what is that sum? Sum of the ages of the babies, we can get it like this. How much is that? Is simply 144 minus 136, that is equal to 8. So we can conclude like this: the sum of baby's age, let the baby's age are b1 and b2, let the sum, so the sum of baby's age is 8, and the difference he has already given in the question. Difference of the baby's age is 2 years, so we can write like b1 minus b2 is 2, and we can solve these two equations. If we add these two equations, we're going to get 2b1 is 10, so b1 value comes out to be 5. What he has asked, what is the age of the youngest child. So we'll have to keep this b1 value up in the equation. Any of the equation we can keep. If we keep that in the first one, the b2 value comes out to be 8 minus 5, that is 3 years. So the age of the youngest child is 3 years, that is available in the option number C. Now, 3 years back, the average age of the family of 4 members was 24. A baby having been born, the average of the family is still same. Still same matlab, still same means still the 24 years only. Okay, this is what he's saying. 3 years back, the average age of family of 4 was 24 years. Now, let us take it this way once again. Had the babies not born, had the babies not born. If the baby were not born, what would have been the scene? If the babies were not born, then 3 years back, 3 years ago, the average was 24. So now the average would have been, present average would have been 24 plus 3, that is 27. This would have been the present average without the babies. So what would have been the present total without the babies? Present total without the babies. Okay, present total without the babies would have been, the total is always average multiplied by total number of family members, that were 4. So 27 into 4, that gives us 108. So the total present average, total age of the family with the without the baby is 108 right now. Now let us consider the baby's case. He's saying a baby having been born, that means the member are now 5. The average age of the family is still the same. So what is the total? If you want to know the total of the family's age, how we can calculate that? The total of the family age is simply, he's saying still would have remained same. Same means 24. Now 24 into 5, because a single baby has born, so the total member we are supposed to take as 5, not 4. This is nothing but 120. So what is this 120? This 120 is the age of the family with the baby, that is 120. And we have earlier calculated the age of the family without the babies, that is 108. So the age of the baby can be calculated by subtracting. If we subtract, so a baby's age can be calculated by subtracting 108 from 120, that gives us 12 years. So this is the baby's age, that is the present baby's age. So answer is available in the option number C, that is right. Now what he's saying, if a by b is equal to 4 by 3, what he's saying is if a by b is equal to 4 by 3, then what is the value of 9a minus 3b upon 9a plus 3b? Okay, he has given a by b is equal to 4 by 3, and he wants us to calculate 9a minus 3b upon 9a plus 3b's value. Okay, so how we can do that? Let us do something with the expression given here. Let us divide this expression. Let us do what? Let us divide this expression by b in the numerator and denominator both. So what we're going to get is 9a by b minus 3 divided by 9a by b plus 3. If you divide it by b, this is what we get. And see, the a by b value is already available with us, that is 4 by 3. So if we keep this a by b value here, what we're going to get is 9 into 4 by 3 minus 3 divided by 9 into 4 by 3 plus 3. If we solve this out, this gives us 3, 3 is 9. So this is 12 minus 3 divided by 12 plus 3. How much is this? This is becoming 9 by 15. If you simplify this 9 by 15 by cutting it by 3, then you can simplify, find out 3, 3 is 9 and 3, 5 is 15. So it comes out to be 3 by 5, and that is available in the option number A, and that is the right answer only. 3 by 5. Next, the speed of a boat in standing water is 8 km per hour. So we can say S standing water or still water, that is 8 km per hour. That is given. And the speed of the stream is 2 km per hour. So speed of the stream or the current is 2 km per hour. S stream can be written as 2 km per hour. A boat takes 3 hours 12 minutes to a place. If the total time taken is 3 hours and 12 minutes. Total time taken is 3 hours and 12 minutes. Let us convert this into hour. So this is 3 plus 12 by 60. That is nothing but 3 plus 1 by 5. That is nothing but 15, 16 by 5 of r. Okay, that is 16 by 5 r. Now, what he is saying is the speed of the boat in still water is 8. If the boat takes 3 hours, 12 minutes to a place and come back. So if the boat is here and it has to go to a place at B, so this will be the distance traveled with the speed of S up, and this will be the distance traveled with the speed of S down. Now, what is S up? S up is nothing but the difference of the still water speed and the stream speed. That is nothing but 8 minus 2 is equal to 6 km per hour. What is S down? S down is the speed downstream or along the stream. That can be calculated by speed of the still water, speed of the boat in still water, and speed of the stream. That is going to be 8 plus 2, that is 10 km per hour. These are the two speeds that we have got. Downstream speed is 10, upstream speed is 6. Now let the boat be traveled. Now the formula is to be calculated in terms of time, because he has given total time taken is 3 hours 12 minutes. So we can say like time taking in going up plus time taking in going down is equal to 3 hours 14 minutes. That is 16 by 5 of an hour. This is the total. This is how the equation can be framed. Now time up. See, obviously time is equal to distance over speed. So we're going to use the same thing. Distance is unknown to us. That's what we are supposed to find out. Let the distance be d itself. So the time up will be d distance, and time, if the time up is to be calculated, then speed up will be kept here. Speed up value is 6. So d by 6 plus time down, distance is again the same, divided by the speed of the downstream will be taken now. That is 10 is equal to 16 by 5. So this is our equation becoming. Okay, let us solve this equation. Let us take the d common. Now we remain with 1 by 6 plus 1 by 10 is equal to 16 by 5. And if you further solve this, this gives us d, and the LCM taken as 30. So it's 5 plus 3 by 30 is 16 by 5. D is still there. This is 8 by 30 is equal to 16 by 5. We can cut the numbers here and there. 5 cuts 30 as 6. 8 cuts the 16 by 2. So the D value ultimately comes out to be 12 kilometer. D value ultimately comes out to be 12 kilometer at the very last stage. So the distance between the 2 points, one at the downside and one at the upside, is 12 kilometer. That is the right answer. Okay, and that is available in option number D. So that is the right answer only. Now, a train 110-meter long running at the speed of 60 km per hour, how long it will take to cross a man running in the opposite direction at the speed at the speed of 10 km per hour. So he is supposed to calculate the time taken in opposite direction. So when the two objects travel in opposite direction, the time taken in crossing each the time taken by them to cross each other is the length of both the objects get added up, and when they travel in the opposite direction, their speed also get added up. This is what is the relative speed that is used, added together of the both the objects. So let us take the speed number one. Speed number one is the speed of the train. So time opposite can be calculated as L1. L1 is the length of the first object, that is our train, plus L2. L2 is nothing but a man. There is a train and there is a man running. So the length of the man in comparison to the length of the train can be considered as 0. So we can just keep 0 for the length of the man over there, divided by speeds to be added up. First speed is 60 and the man's speed is given as 10. So this is what it becomes. And because the unit of all the option is in seconds, so the time unit should come in seconds, and unit of the lengths are given in meter. So we need to convert this kilometer per hour into meter per second, and the conversion factor always is 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. So this is what we're going to use. 60 plus 10 would be the complete relative speed in terms of kilometer per hour. If we have a factor 5 by 18 ahead of this, we will be converting this into meter per second. So this is the final expression. So the time comes out to be, opposite time comes out to be 110 divided by 70 into 5, and let us take the 18 up, and we are supposed to cancel the values here as much as possible. So this is like this, and if you solve this further, it comes out to be 110. 110 can be this is 110, this is 70. If you cut the numbers, you're gonna get the final value as 5.65. This is the final value, and this is also rounded off 5.65. So we need to see this among the options. So we can approximate this to be 6 seconds. We can approximate this value to be 6 seconds, and so our right answer is available in option number A. 6 seconds will be the time taken. Next, if a sum of money placed at compound interest double itself in 4 years, in how many years will it amount to 4 times? So first of all, we need to know the formula for compound interest. That is nothing but P times 1 plus R over 100 to the power N, where this P is the principal, R is the rate, N is the time taken. Okay, but he's saying the money is getting doubled. So we need to have the formula for amount. Okay, the formula. Okay, this is the formula for amount. Okay, this is the formula for amount rather, not compound interest. This is the formula for amount. So what is happening is, let us have principal as, let the principal value is P itself. Okay, let the principal value is P itself, or the sum is P itself. Now he's saying the amount is getting doubled, so amount becomes 2P. Whatever you invest is getting doubled, so you're receiving 2P. So let us put these things into the equation. Amount is 2P is equal to P times 1 plus rate value we are supposed to find out, R by 100 to the power, how many years? The value is 4. This is what is the thing. Now if you solve this out, this P gets cancelled, so we remain with this much only. Now he is asking for in how many years will it amount to 4 times. So right now the equation is 2 equal to 1 plus R over 100 to the power 4, and we want to make it 4 times. So we'll do what? We'll have to do square of it, then only it will become 4 times. Okay, so if this is to be done as a square, the square on the right hand side is also to be performed. So if you make the square, then this should look like this, and if you further solve this, the left hand side has become 4. What will happen to the right hand side is 1 plus R over 100 to the power 4 into 2. That is nothing but, this 4 into 2 is nothing but 8. So the time taken to 4 times the money, to do the 4 times of the money, will be 8 years. So this is the method which can be adopted, in which the principal value is not being used, because that gets cancelled, and the right answer becomes 8 years. So the right answer is available in option number B. Now, next, a man bought 240 chocolates at 9 per dozen. If he sold all of them at rupees 1, what was his loss or gain percent? That is the question given to us. Now, let us find out the cost price first. What is the cost price? The man bought 240 chocolates at 9 per dozen. So, 1 dozen are being bought at 9 rupees. Okay, so 1 dozen contains 12. So 12 chocolates are bought at 9 rupees. So the cost price of 1 chocolate becomes 9 by 12 rupees. That is nothing but your 3 by 4 rupees. Okay, the cost price become 3 by 4 rupees, or we can also write it as 0.75 rupee. Okay, this is what is the cost price. Now let us take on the selling price. He sold all of them at 1 rupee. So selling price is simply going to be 1 rupees. So you can see there is a 0.75 rupees. The cost price is 0.75 and the selling price is 1 rupees. So obviously selling price is more than the cost price. Your selling price is more than the cost price. So we can conclude that there has been a profit. Okay, how much profit that has been, and he has wanted us to calculate what was his loss or gain percent. So we have had a gain. So the formula for gain percent can be brought into the scene. The formula for gain percent is nothing but the ultimate gain divided by cost price into 100%. That is the perfect formula for finding out the gain percent. What is the gain value? Is 1 rupees minus 0.75. This is the gain divided by cost price. That is nothing but 0.75 itself into 100%. If you solve this further, this is becoming 0.25 divided by 0.75 into 100%, and this is nothing but 33 1 by 3%, one third. So this is what his profit gain percent is, and the right answer is available in option number A, 33 1 by 3%. Now he's saying a shopkeeper sold two articles at rupees 12,000 each. One sold at loss of 25% and another one at a gain of 20%. What is the net total loss and gain? See, there is a correction to be made. This is not sold, this is bought. Okay, this is not sold, this is bought. So now the question becomes, a shopkeeper bought two articles at 12,000 rupees each. One sold at a loss of 25%, another at a profit of that. Now the question says a shopkeeper sold two articles. First of all, this is not sold, this is bought. Okay, not sold but bought. There's a correction. Shopkeeper bought two articles at 12,000 each. That is, the cost price one is 12,000 and the cost price two is also 12,000. Two cost prices. One sold at a loss of 25% and another one at a gain of 20%. What is the net total loss or gain? Okay, so let us see one by one. Let me have the first as the loss of 25%. First deal is of loss 25%. So the selling price one would be cost price 1 minus the loss. Cost price 1 minus the loss. How much is cost price 1? Is 12,000 minus the loss. Loss is 25%. So that is, we are supposed to take 25% of 12,000. Okay, if you solve this further, this gives you 12,000 minus 3,000. That is going to be 9,000. So the 9,000 is the first deal selling price. Okay, let us talk about the next deal. In the next deal, there has been a gain of 20%. The selling price would be higher than cost price, that is CP2 plus profit or the gain. How much is that? CP2 is again, cost price 2 is again 12,000 plus profit value is 20% of the cost price, 20% of the cost price, that is 12,000 only. Okay, if you calculate this further, this comes out to be 12,000. This comes out to be 12,000 plus 20% of 12,000 is 2,400. So ultimately the SP2 comes out to be 14,400. So this is selling price number two. This is selling price number one. Let us have total cost price. The total cost price is obviously 2 times 12,000 because there has been a two deals of 12,000 each. So it is 24,000. This is the total cost price. What is the total selling price? Is the sum of selling price 1 and selling price 2. If you add them both, this is going to be 9,000 plus 14,400, which is 23,400. So this is the selling price. This is the cost price. As the cost price is higher than the selling price, then obviously there is a loss. Okay, how much is this loss? We need to subtract that. Let us see the loss. The loss value is 24,000 minus 23,400, and that is nothing but 600 rupees. This much is the loss. He has asked to calculate net total loss or gain, and the options are in percentage. We are supposed to calculate the percentage value. So loss percent can be calculated as loss divided by cost price into 100%. The loss is 600 divided by cost price is 24,000 into 100%. This is what we are supposed to do. Let's cut the values through. And if you cut this further, this is gone. 60 by 24, that is going to be 2.5 of percent. Okay, so there is a loss of 2.5%. Option D is the right answer. Next, if one student got 77 by 100, another 96 by 150, another subject 103 by 350 in the another subject, what is the percentage average? Okay, average, how do we calculate average? Average is nothing but total of all marks. Okay, total of all marks divided by all total marks. Okay, the subtotal, the grand total rather, all total. So how much, and this is obtained marks, total obtained marks divided by total marks. Okay, so what are the total obtained marks? The first, in first subject he has obtained 77, plus second subject he has obtained 96, plus in the third subject he has obtained 103. What are the total marks? First subject's total marks were 100, second subject's total marks were 150, third subject's total marks were 350. If you add them together, this gives us 180 plus 96, that is 276, divided by 250 plus 350 is going to be 600. Okay, so this is what is the grand average. If you want to calculate, this is the grand average, and if you want to do the percentage of it, then we can have the multiplication with 100%. Okay, we can have the multiplication with 100%. If you solve this out to be further, and the final value, if you cut the numbers and we can receive the final value, then obviously if you cut this, this comes out to be, the zeros are cancelled, so this is going to be 276 divided by 6, and that is nothing but 46%. Okay, what he has asked for, what is the percentage average? So for the percentage average, what we're going to do, we will take the we'll divide this thing by 3, because the average is always divided by the total number of people or thing involved. So it's going to be 46 by 3. If you solve this is going to be 15.33%. Okay, this is the percentage average which is available in option number A. So that is the right answer. Now, in an election between two candidates, Biku got 55% of votes. Of the total valid votes, 25% of the votes were declared invalid. If total population of the village were 6,000, find the valid votes of Mahatre got. Okay, so what is that? The total votes, that is the total villagers were uh, given out to be 6,000. Out of them, 25% were invalid. 25% of the vote were invalid. So the valid vote would have been 100 minus 25%, 100 minus 25% of the valid of the total votes. Okay, this would have been the valid votes. That is nothing but 75% of the total votes. These would have been the valid votes. Okay, so that is 75% of total votes are 6,000. Okay, this will be the total valid votes. Now the next thing is, out of the total valid votes, one candidate Biku has secured 55%. Out of the total valid votes, Biku has secured 55%. So the other candidate, that is Mahatre, for which the votes are being asked, Mahatre would have scored how much? 100 minus 55%. That much would have been scored by Mahatre. That is nothing but 45%. Okay, so 55% out of the valid vote is received by Biku. So 45% out of the valid vote would have been received by Mahatre. So we are just supposed to find out the 45% of 75% of 6,000. That would have, that much vote would have been received by the person called as Mahatre. So that is nothing but 45% of 75% of 6,000. This is what we are supposed to calculate. We can easily calculate this by cutting the zeros first, as many as possible. Then we can multiply 45 into 75 into 6 and divide by 10. 45 into 75 into 6 divided by 10. If we solve this further, this comes out to be the final value as 2025. So the total number of valid votes that were received by Matre is 2025. That is available in option number B. That is the right answer. Now, he's asking if 30% of a number is subtracted from 91 gives the same number, find the number. We'll say let the number is x. Now let us read the question once again. 30% of a number is subtracted from 91. That means 91 minus 30% of x. That is the subtraction. He is saying that you will receive the same number. The same number is equal to x itself. This is my equation. 91 minus 30% of x is equal to x only. If you solve this further, how much this gives you? 91 minus 30 by 100 into x should be x. So if you want to calculate, 91 is equal to x plus 30 by 100 of x. This is nothing but 130 by 100 of x is equal to 91. If you want to solve this, the 0 gets cancelled. 13 7 ja 91. So x value comes out to be 70, and that is available in option number C. So that is right answer. Next, if 50% of a number is added to 84, it gives the same number. What is the number? So let us first assume let the number be x. Now let us read the question once again. 50% of a number. So let us take the 50% of number, that is nothing but 50 by 100 of x is added to 84. So let us add this to 84. He's saying it gives the same number. So it gives the same number, that is x. We are supposed to find out this solution. Okay, let 50 by 100 is nothing but x by 2 plus 84 should be 84 should be x only. If you solve this further, x by 2 comes out to be 84. So simply x value becomes 168. So that is the right answer again. Option number D, 168. Next question. If 381a is divisible by 9, what is the least natural number a? Okay, so we have, for this we need to know the divisibility of 9. Divisibility of the number 9. What is the divisibility of number 9? If there is a number a, b, c, so it will be divisible by 9 if sum of a plus b plus c is divisible by 9. Okay, if the sum of the digits is divisible by 9, that is the ultimate thing. If sum of the digits is divisible by 9, the number also will be divisible by 9. That is the ultimate divisibility test of number 9. So let us use it. The digits are 3 plus 8 plus 1 plus a, and if this is divisible by 9, then the number should be divisible by 9. They are already declared that it is divisible by 9. So let us add them together. It is going to be 12 plus a is divisible by 9. Okay, is divisible by 9. So the next number after 12, which is in the table of 9, or next number after 12 which can be divided by 9, is obviously 18. So we can easily say that 12 plus a is nothing but 18. What should be the a's value then? A's value should be 6. So that is the right answer, as whenever a will become 6, the whole number, the sum of all the digits will be 18, which is divisible by 9. So yes, equation matches. The value a, answer is a6. Next, a shopkeeper sells a TV for rupees 3,000 and makes a profit of 15%. He sells a different TV at a loss of 10%. Overall, he neither gains nor loses. What is the cost price of the second TV? Okay, so let us take it one by one. What all he's saying? He's first of all saying sells a TV for rupees 3,000 and makes a profit of 15%. That means let the cost price of the first TV is CP1. Okay, and he has said sold it for 3,000 and makes a profit of 15%. So selling price is nothing but cost price plus profit. Okay, so that would have been CP1 plus profit percentage is 50%. So 15%, 15 by 100 of 15 by 100 of CP1 would have been the selling price, that is 3,000. Okay, if we solve this further, we're going to get to reach 1/5 by 100 into CP is actually 3,000. Okay, so we can CP1. So in this process, we can get CP1's expression as 600 into 100 divided by 23. If we solve this further, the CP1 value is coming out to be in some decimal numbers. That is nothing but, if you solve this, it's coming out to be 2608.69. That is the CP1 value coming out to be. Now let us talk about the another one. He said he sells a different TV at a loss of 10%. So now the selling price would have been, selling price number 2 at a loss of 10%. The selling price would have been, okay, selling price would have been CP2 minus 10% of CP2. Okay, CP2 minus 10% of CP2. That would have been the selling price 2 value, because there is a loss, and loss is always occurred by selling price, cost price minus selling price. First of all, we need to know the cost price of the first deal was 2608 and the selling price of the first deal was 3,000. So how much was the loss of the first deal in terms of rupees? If we need to subtract that, 3,000 minus 2608.69, if we subtract this, we're going to receive the total loss of, oh, this is not loss, this is profit rather, not loss, this is a profit rather. Okay, this is not loss, this is profit. Okay, because the selling price is 3,000, the cost price is 2608. So this is a profit, not a loss. That can be found out by subtracting both the numbers. If we subtract like that, we're going to receive 391.31. Okay, that is the profit value. And then he has stated there that overall he neither gains nor loses. That means in one deal, if he had earned a profit of 391.31, then obviously in the next deal he would have lost the same value. Then only we can say that he has neither lost nor gained. Okay, let me repeat it once again. If the profit value in the first deal is 391 and they are ultimately saying that there's neither a loss nor a profit, so obviously he would have lost the similar value in the second deal. So we can say the loss in the second deal would be 391.31 only. Okay, and how much has been the loss in the second deal is 10% of the cost price. So we can directly say that 10% of the cost price number 2 is 391.31. Okay, then only we will conclude that there is no loss and no profit. Okay, so let us find out. So 10 by 100 of CP2 value is 391.31. So this gives me CP2 value as 3913.1, which is approximately equal to 3913, which is available in the option number A. That's what they asked for, the cost price of the second TV. Okay, cost price of the second TV, and that is the right answer. Okay, next question, we are supposed to find out in each of the following question, find the odd word number letters from the given alternatives. Cow, hen, lioness, and horse. If you see it carefully, all these animals in A, B, and C are female in gender. Okay, but the horse is a male, so that seems to be the odd one. And the female horse is called as mare, M-A-R-E. Okay, generally the female horse is called as mare, so that should be the right answer. Horse is the odd one out. Next, each of the following question, find the odd word number letter from the given alternative. Chennai, Hyderabad, Mohali, and Kolkata. Right answer is Mohali, because all of them are state capital. Chennai is the capital of Tamil Nadu. Hyderabad is the capital of Andhra Pradesh. Mohali is just the city of Punjab. Kolkata is the capital of West Bengal. So right answer is Mohali. It is not the capital of any of the state. Rather, it is located in Punjab, but not the capital. So that is the odd one out. Next, find the odd one, red, green, blue, and yellow. Right answer is yellow, because all the colors red, green, and yellow, red, green, and blue are called as primary colors. They are called as primary colors. What are primary colors? Primary colors are the colors which are originally present, which cannot be created by the mixture of any of the two colors. Any other color other than red, green, and blue has been created by mixing these only. So the odd one out is yellow. That is not a primary color. That is rather a secondary color. So the right answer is yellow. Next, we have to find out the odd one out. Australia, Asia, Africa, and USA. This is easy. All of them are continents. Australia is a continent. Okay, Australia is a continent. Same is Asia, same is Africa. Only USA is not a continent. It is a country rather. Okay, it is a country rather, United States of America. So that is the odd one out. Option number D. Next, we are again supposed to find out the odd one out. Assam, Mizoram, West Bengal, and Nagaland. So if you look at Assam, Mizoram, and Nagaland, they all are northeastern states of India. Northeast states of India. Okay, they are in the east part of India. So Assam, Mizoram, and Nagaland are the right ones. West Bengal doesn't come in the northeast part, so that seems to be the odd one out. Option number C is right. Okay, so what we are supposed to do in this particular question, as coconut is to shell, we are supposed to find out letter is to what. Okay, the question is coconut is to shell, then letter is to what. Okay, the same connection as is between coconut and shell, we should develop the same connection between letter and the unknown word and guess the unknown word. Okay, so if you see the option coconut to shell, so obviously we can say that coconut is inside the shell. Okay, so first is inside the second. So letter is inside what? What is the first cover of letter? The first cover of letter is envelope. Okay, so the right answer is A, envelope. Next, Bismillah Khan is clarinetist. Birju Maharaj is who? Okay, that is the question. If Bismillah Khan is clarinetist, that is, he is a clarinetist by profession, then who is Birju Maharaj by profession? That's what we have to do. So let us see. See, Birju Maharaj, the famous dancer. Okay, and his main dance form is Kathak. So the right answer becomes A, Kathak. Bismillah Khan is clarinetist. So Birju Maharaj is a Kathak dancer. So the right answer is option A. Next, 678 is to U, then 456 is to what? Okay, so what we are supposed to do, let us add 6 plus 7 plus 8. How much is this? 13 plus 8, 21. And in the English alphabet from A to Z, if you assign A as number 1 and Z as number 26, then the 21st letter in the alphabet A to Z, 21st letter in the alphabet A to Z is nothing but U. So what they have done is they have added the numbers together. Whatever sum it becomes, they are putting up that letter out of the A to Z as the second one. So let us do the same thing with 456. Let us add 4 plus 5 plus 6. That is becoming 9 plus 6, 15. So we are supposed to find out the 15 letter in the alphabet series from A to Z. And the 15 letter is nothing but is O. So the right answer becomes O. Option number B is the right answer. Next, if call becomes ACLL, then cool should become what? Okay. So if you look at the thing from call to ACLL, there can be two things taken out. One is they have just swapped the first two letters together. Okay, they have swapped the first two letters, that has become AC now, and there can be chance that they might have swapped the other two letters as well. L and N also would have swapped. Okay, then only the ACLL has been made. First letter are swapped in between, and the other four letters are also swapped in between. If we follow the same pattern for cool, what should we do? We should swap C and O together, so it should become OC. And if we swap OLL together, then it should become LO. So this should be the right answer, OCLO, and which is available in option number D, and that is the right answer only. Next, we are supposed to find out whatever connection is between Punjab and Chandigarh, the similar connection having with Assam is which particular city. So we very well know that Punjab's capital is Chandigarh. So Assam's capital should be the answer, and the Assam's capital is Dispur. So that is the right answer. Now, now these are visual reasoning based question. What we are supposed to do in these type of question is select a figure from amongst the answer figures, which will continue the same series as established by the five problem figures. There is a series being created between 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There is a pattern that is being followed from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. And following the same pattern, we are supposed to guess what should be the figure number 6 in the same pattern. Okay, so let us try to understand the pattern, what's the pattern going on. If you look at this carefully, this particular, from the first figure, this particular filled dot which is there, this particular filled dot is moving towards this, and then this particular triangle is coming diagonally this position. This equal to is going up here, and this T is coming on diagonal side, and this star is going outer. Okay, this is the pattern they are following. Look at that again. Let us see from this 3 to 4 again. The star, the leftmost star should go to the leftmost star. Okay, the leftmost star should go to this position. That's what happened in first figure also. That is what is coming. See, star has come here in fourth figure. The T which was originally here, should go to diagonally opposite at the position of this, and see, the T has come here. The article or the symbol at position A, or the A, should go to upside. Okay, so that's what has happened. See, the A has gone to upside. Now the full dot, the complete dot, should go diagonally opposite at the place of equal to. That's what has happened. See, the dot has come to the diagonally opposite at the place of equal to, and already which was available at the equal to place, the equal to has gone completely to the extreme right outer side. See, the equal to has completely gone extremely to the right side. So that's what we are supposed to follow. This is the pattern. Like, if the figures are shaped like this, let us say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The figures are shaped like that, then 5 has gone to 1, 1 has gone to 3, 3 has gone to 2, 2 has come to 4, and this 4 has ultimately gone down to 6. This is the pattern they are following. So let us follow the same pattern between 5 and 6. So what should happen? Okay, so in 5 we have a equal to on the 5 position. The equal to sign is there on the 5th position. That should come to the position number 1. So this equal to should come here. Then the filled dot should go diagonally opposite. The filled dot should go diagonally opposite. Okay, 1 and 3 interactions. So this filled dot should come here. The already available letter at this diagonal position is D. D should go up. So this D should go up. D should come here. Then already available star should go diagonally opposite down. So already available star should go diagonally opposite down. And already available star, already available A at this position should go to the extreme right. So already available A should come to the extreme right. This is what it is created like that. And then we are supposed to know which out of them will be the right answer. So if you look at the figures carefully, you will be able to understand that they are following, all of them are following the same pattern between 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. They're following the same pattern every time. So this is how it is created. The visual reading questions, we are supposed to create the patterns always, and then we are supposed to know which is going to be the right answer. So if you follow it completely, it matches with the figure number C. This of our figure matches best with the figure number C. So that seems to be the right answer for this question. Answer is C. Now, again, we are supposed to find out what should be coming in the figure number 6 here, following the same pattern. So if you look at it carefully, see, let us name these figures like that. Okay, suppose this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so what is happening between 1 and 2? If you look at carefully, the triangle has come down to the second place. So we can easily say that the number one position has been changed, and the one position should be at the second place. Okay, then this of your E has gone to the third place. See, E has gone to the third place here. So E has gone to the third place. So E was already available at second, so second has gone to the third place. And triangle has gone to second, E has gone to the third. The T has gone to first position. If you see in the second figure, T has gone to the first position. So that means that was which was available at 3 should go to the top. So the order is changing. 1 is becoming 2, 2 is becoming 3, and 3 is becoming 1. Now what is happening with 4 and 5? See, what was circle had taken the place at the last. So 4 has become 5. So 5 should be coming. So 4 should be coming here. 4 has become 5, and obviously the 5 would have become 4. So this is what is the order change. 1 2 3 4 5 has been changed to 3 1 2 5 4. So that will be followed between 3 and 4 as well, and that should be followed between 5 and 6 as well. So let us name, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. So we have to give like 3 1 2 5 4. So what is 3? 3 should come first, so triangle should come first. 3 1 1, then a circle should come first, then T should come. 3 1 2 5 4. So 5 is E, so E should come here, and 4 is a square. So this is how it should be managed. So which of the figure is matching the same thing? It is being matched in D, triangle, circle, T, E, and square. That is what is happening. So option D is right. Next, again, we are supposed to find out the same thing. There is a pattern being going on between 1 2 3 4 and 5, and we are supposed to guess the 6 number pattern. So let us understand the pattern between 1 and 2. What are they doing? See, this seems to be a chain where triangle is first, C is second, and D is third. Now what they have done from 1 to 2, they have first shifted the triangle completely on the other corner. See, they have shifted the triangle completely on the other corner. So triangle has come here. Then the chain is followed as it is. Behind triangle was C, behind that was D. So behind triangle is C, and behind that is D. And what they have done, they have added a new symbol or letter to the tail. That is, they have just added a new symbol or letter behind the D. So that is what is U here. This is how they are doing, shifting the triangle first, then adding the, following the same order, and then adding a new figure or letter at the back, at the very back. So that's what they are doing in 3 to 4. That's what they are doing. They are shifting the triangles and moving one more letter. They are introducing one more letter or symbol every time. So that should happen between 5 and 6. The triangle is here, so triangle should first come out as here, as it should be shifted. So triangle should be beginning here. Behind triangle should be C D U O equal to. Behind triangle should be C D U O equal to, and then there should be a diamond shape like that, and then there should be a new figure introduced. So let us follow this thing first. Which all figure are following this thing? Okay, if you see between A, B, C, and D, D seems to have followed the same order: triangle, C D U O equal to diamond, and the new figure introduces star. So a new figure introduces star here. So that should be the right answer. Option number D. It matches the pattern exactly. Next, select a figure from amongst the figure which will continue the same series. Again, we have to tell the final figure after 5 following the same pattern. So if you look at between 1 and 2, what they have done, they have done no change to the leaf. They have done no change to the leaf, and they have added a small this line, inclined line on the right side. Then from 3 to 4, what they have done from 3 to 4, they have done no change to the old original leaves. All both the leaves are same as in 3 and 4. Both the leaves are same. They have added a small line to the right side of the extreme leaf. So that should be followed between 5 and 6 as well. The original figure should not be touched. The original leaf pattern should not be touched. So let's not touch the original leaf pattern. Let's make it exactly like it. Okay, let's make it exactly like it. And then they have added a small line to the extreme right leaf. So it should small line should be added to the extreme right leaf like this. So it should match with any of A, B, C, and D. Who it is matching most with? It is matching most with the option number C, if you watch it carefully. So that seems to be the right answer. Next, now there is a pattern going on. We have to understand what all is happening in this. Okay, so if you look at it carefully, what is happening? See, this C is transformed this side. This triangle is transformed at the bottom side. This T is transformed. This T is transformed to the diagonally opposite. See, this is the change being done. And this center figure, the this P is being transferred to the center. Okay, and at this position, a new figure being introduced. So that's what they are doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If these are the number, what they are doing, the 1 is going to 2, 2 is going to 3, 3 is going to 1, 5 is coming out, and at the 4 is going to the center, and 5 is coming out, and a new thing has been introduced at this position. So this is what we are supposed to follow between 5 and 6. Let us follow the order. So this equal to should go to the extreme right. Let us draw it here. This equal to should go to the extreme right. This is how it is, top right. Then your this 2 should be coming to 3. So the star should be coming down. So star should be here. The star should be here. And then this 3 should go to the diagonally opposite side. So this circle should go to the diagonally opposite side. The circle should come here. Whatever was at the extreme leftmost has gone to the center. So extreme left was a square. So the square should be at the center position. And here a new figure should be introduced. Here a new figure should be introduced. Which particular option is following this? If you look at it carefully, you will get to know. Okay, which particular option is following this? Okay, it's A, B, C, and D. So it has to be hollow circle here, equal to here, hollow circle here, equal to star, then a new figure, then the diamond inside. So option B matches with it rightly. So that seems to be the right answer for this very case. Okay, let us take it one more time. The next question. Now, in the next question, what we are supposed to do is, we are again supposed to find out the 6th number pattern, what should be there. Okay, if you see it carefully, that we have suitable figure from the 4 alternate that would complete the figure matrix. We are supposed to complete the figure matrix in this case. Okay, so let us follow the pattern between rows. This is row number 1, this is row number 2, this is row number 3. Let us watch the pattern row wise like that. So what is happening here is, if you see from figure 1 to 2, what's happening is, there's a triangle, there is a new part introduced, these lines and dot created, and then in the third figure, they are putting the uncommon part between 1 and 2. The uncommon part between 1 and 2 is the line and the dot. So that's what is the third figure. Okay, the uncommon part between 1 and 2, that's what is the third figure. So that was happening. Let us follow the same thing in the figure number, in the row number 2. Is that the same thing happening in row number 2 also? Here there's a diagonal line, here there's a plus created, and in the third figure, they are putting up the uncommon part between 1 and 2. And the uncommon part between 1 and 2 is the plus sign only. Okay, this is what they are doing. The uncommon part is being shared in the figure number 3. Let us see between this and this. So the uncommon part between this particular shape and this cross is simply the cross. So the right answer should be option number D, which is saying simply the cross, and that's what is the right answer. Uncommon part being shared. Next, now let us see it once again row wise. This is a plus. Here it has created 8 figures. 8 lines. And what he has done, the original figure remains same. See, the original figure remains same as the first one. What extra they have done, in place of these lines, in place of uh, the cardinal lines, they have placed dots in place. These have placed the dots. Original figure remains same, and then they place the dots, all the hollow circles. So if you follow from this to this, they have added these lines, and then from this to this, the original figure remains same. In place of those lines, he has created dots. So from this to this, we are supposed to make the original figure as it is. So let us make the original figure as it is, no change done to that. Okay, and in place of these lines, we are supposed to create the dots. So this is how the dots will be created outside the borders. Okay, so if you follow this pattern, option B gives you the right answer. See, this matches exactly with it, so option B is right. Next, what we are supposed to do in this one, select a super. So again, we are supposed to find out in the third line what is happening, third row. Let us see it row wise. Let us see it row wise from 1 to 2. If this was a circle and two sections 1 and 2, he has created some sides over there. He has created sides like that. From 2 to 3, what he is doing, again the sides are there, but there is an inclination. The figure has been shifted this way, inclined, and the sections remain same. From 2 to 3, what have they done, there was semicircles. So in place of semicircles, he has created inclined lines in this particular figure. And from 2 to 3, he completely molds it to this shape and puts the number inside. So there is an angle created once again. So the same thing should be followed between the in the third row itself. From this to this, what he has done, he has converted the shape of both the semicircle as this kind of a shape, a vase like shape. And from to the last figure, the same thing should happen. There should be two diagonal lines created. Okay, it should be this kind of inclination should be created again. Inclination should be created like that, and there is a separation required, and 1 and 2 should be placed. So this should be the right figure following the same pattern, and it matches with option number A. So the right answer is option A. Now, what is happening is, select a suitable figure from the four alternatives that would complete the figure matrix. What all is happening, if you look at it carefully, see between this and this, what is happening is, in the first row itself, in the first row is tell this to this, first column to second column, what is happening is, this is a small leaf there, this is a line there, and there are two things over there. So from 1 to 2, he has added some changes, and from 2 to 3, what does he do? From 2 to 3, if you see, this particular part remains same, and this particular part was common in the figure 1 and 2. So what he's doing in the third column is, he's putting the common part between 1 and 2. So let us see between these two. The common part between these two is your this dot and is this line. If you look at carefully, this dot and this line is the common part in both, and that's what is the third figure. So we are supposed to put the common part. Let us see this figure and this figure. What is common between these two? Just the dot is common. Just the dot is common. So only the dot will come here as the answer. So option C is right. Next, what he's saying, select a suitable figure from the four alternative that would complete the figure matrix. Let us see it. Okay, if you see it carefully, and let us not see this time row wise, because it doesn't seem to have any pattern. If you see row wise, see, this is a line there, and if you, there's no common part between these two things. If you even join them, the figure should look like this, but this is being followed in first row only. If you see the second row, this is a line. If you join them both, the figure should is not looking like this. So let us not follow row wise, let us follow rather column wise. Okay, is there any pattern going? As if you see column wise, is there any pattern going on? So let us just find out, and let us just see column wise vertically. From 1 to 2, what is happening is, they have added a new line. Okay, from 1 to 2, they have just added new line to this. And 2 to 3, what is doing, what is whatsoever is, if you see from 1 to 2, this line is still there, and this line over, one more line comes up. So what he's doing between 1 and 2, he is just putting up the uncommon part between 1 and 2. If you see it carefully, he is just putting up the uncommon part in between 1 and 2, and the uncommon part between 1 and 2 is this particular line. So that should be the answer figure. Okay, uncommon part between 1 and 2 is the third figure. Okay, let us see in this one also, in the second column. See, this is a triangle, this is a line. What is the uncommon part between 1 and 2? That should be the part in third. The uncommon part is this particular line. Uncommon part is this particular line, and and this half line is also uncommon. Okay, this particular line is common in both, so that is not taken. So only the small triangle is taken like this. The uncommon part of it has been taken, these two lines over there. So we are supposed to do the same thing for the other one. The uncommon part should be taken. Here's a line like that, here's a line like that. Okay, here's a line like this, there's a line like this. What is uncommon between them? See, this particular, this much part is common, so this should not be taken. This particular line is not common, so this can be taken. Okay, the bottom one can be taken. So this is the bottom one. It is like that. If you make a square like this, if you make a big square like this is the uncommon part. Okay, which is not available in both. What else is uncommon? This particular line is common, this particular line is common, and there's one more which is not common, that is the upper one. This upper line is also not common, so this can also be taken. So these two lines are uncommon, creating a triangle, and which is available in option number B. So we have done column wise, whatever was uncommon between 1 and 2 is the third one. This is how we have done, that is right, option B. Okay, what's happening in the figure 86? We are supposed to find out the which figure is different from the rest. So if you look at A, B, C, and D, in all A, B, C, and D, there are, if you see the bottom polygon, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides in this, 3 sides in this, 4 sides in this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides in this, and the similar number of pins are there. 5-sided figure has got 5 pins, 3-sided figure has got 3 pins, and so on. So this is not a difference created. The difference would be something else. If you look at it carefully, in all of the figure B, C, and D, the pins are inserted to the sides. Okay, in all of the figure, pins are inserted to the sides. Okay, to the vertice, no, not to the vertice, but to the side. The pins are inserted to the side. But if you see figure option A, the pins are inserted to the vertice. Okay, to the edge. The pins are inserted to the edge. This is the edge, the top edge, and all of the pins are going through the edge itself. So that seems to be the odd one out, because the pin should have gone to the sides, from the sides. So option A seems to be the right answer. That is different from others, because the pin should have gone from the sides, not from the vertice. Let us have the next one. What's happening here? See, we have to find out the odd one out. If you see the lines in all A, B, and D, the lines are parallel to each other. Lines are parallel to each other, but in figure C, the lines are not parallel. So option C seems to be the different one, and that is the right answer again. Now, let us find out what's happening between A, B, C, and D. If you look at it carefully, in A, the plus and the arrow sign is on the black, is towards the black side of the figure. In B, the arrow and the plus sign are again to the black side of the figure. In C, the arrow and the plus sign again to the black side of the figure. But in D, arrow and plus sign have been moved to the other side, to not shaded part of the figure. So D seems to be the wrong one. So that is the right answer for us. That seems to be the different one from them. That is the right answer. Okay, let us go for the next one now. Now, we are again supposed to find out which one is different from the rest. So if you look at figure A, B, C, and D, what is happening in all the figure A, C, D, the circle is completed, and these small lines are created completely to the complete circumference. But in figure B, these small pattern are not completed to the complete circumference. It is halfway through. So B seems to be the different one from A, C, and D, and that is the right answer also. Let us have the next one. Now, what's happening in this one? See, every time the 4 sections are created of the figure, and one quarter has been filled up with a black color. In B, A, B, C, D, one quarter has been filled up with a black color. But what is different is between if you see B, C, and D, the bottom right has been filled up. Between B, C, and D, the bottom right has been filled up, but in A, the top right has been filled up. So that seems to be the wrong one. Top right is filled up in A. So that is the wrong one. That is a different one, and is the right answer for us. Now, the question says, which of the following diagrams indicates the best relationship between travelers, trains, and bus? So, if we can understand the three situations, traveler, trains, and bus, there are some traveler who travel by train. So this can be the graph of the circle of travelers. There are some travelers who travel by train. Then can be the circle of train. There are some other travelers who can travel by bus. Okay, and there should be some portion of the traveler who travel by some other transportation medium, that could be by air or by sea also. So this should be the right explanation of the three words traveler, train, and bus, and this is available in option number C. So option C is right. Next, he says develop the connection between profit, dividend, and bonus. See, dividend and bonus are both the types of profit only, but there is no interconnection between dividend and bonus. Dividend is another type of profit, and bonus is a different type of profit that is earned from the salary. So we can have a bigger circle named as profit, and inside that profit both should lie the dividend and the bonus, and there should be nothing common between dividend and bonus, because there's nothing common in actual also, but both are types of profit only. So this should be the right explanatory diagram for the three words that is available in option B. So that is the right answer. Next, we have to develop the connection between women, mothers, and engineers. So how can we develop the connection? We can have a bigger picture called as, we can have a bigger circle named as woman. Okay, this could be a circle of women. Out of women, some of them can be mothers as well. Okay, obviously every mother is woman, so mothers are kept inside over the under the woman. So all the mothers can be women. So this is the pictorial diagram of connection of mothers and women. Now let's bring the engineer in the scene. There can be some engineers who could be mothers as well, and there could be some engineers who could be just the women but not the mothers, that is this part. And there could be some engineers who are not women, who are men. So this is how the diagram, the best relation can be explained of women, mothers, and engineer, and that is available in option number A. So that is the right answer. Next, now we have to develop the connection between author, lawyer, and singer. So we can understand these all are different professions of human beings, but there's the thing that there's nothing common between author, lawyer, and a singer. They are completely different three professions. So the right answer between author, lawyer, and singer is obviously option number B, which says one can be a circle of author, one can be a circle of lawyer, one can be a circle of singer. There is nothing common in between at all. Okay, so the right answer is available in option B. Now we have to develop the connection between judge, thieves, and criminals. So how we can understand this is, see, every thief is obviously called as criminal. Okay, every thief who oncesoever who commits the theft will be considered as the criminal. Okay, in the eye of law, he'll be understood as the criminal. And the judge is a different thing. Okay, there's nothing common between criminal, thieves, and judge. Obviously, they are under the law, everybody is under the law, but there is no direct connection that can be established. So we'll have to keep the judge as outside. We have to keep the judge as outside. So every thief is a criminal and judge is a separate space. So that should be the answer, and it is available in option number B, criminal law, criminal thieves and the judge, and that is going to be the right answer, option number B. Okay, so what is happening in this one? We are supposed to find out, select a suitable figure from the answer figure that would replace the question mark. So we are supposed to see the pattern between 1 and 2, and similar pattern should be applied between 3 and 4. If you look at it carefully, what is happening between 1 and 2? See, there are two leaves. One is semi-shaded one, another one is completely hollow, not unshaded. So what is happening with the shaded one? The shaded one is shifting 135 degree anti-clockwise. So this is, if you see, this is 45 degree, this is 45 degree, and then this is 90 degree, 45 degree and 90 degree. The shift is like this. The semi-shaded one was this, and it shifted 45, then it shifted complete 90 degree. So there is a shift of 135 degree anti-clockwise for the shaded one. What is happening with the unshaded one? Unshaded one was originally facing towards south, and then it moved to the, let us say, anti-clock only. It moved this way and then this way. So the unshaded one was facing downside, so it first moved 90 degree, then it moved 45 degree more and started facing towards this one. No, rather it's not like that. The unshaded one was facing to the south, and then it moved to the 90 degree to clockwise, 90 degree clockwise it moved, and then one more time a 45 degree clockwise more. So it's ultimately 135 degree clockwise it moved. Earlier, the shaded one moved 135-degree anti-clockwise. The unshaded one moved 135-degree clockwise. So this is the pattern that is going on. So let us make our leaves move and find out between 3 and 4. Okay, so the if you see the figure third, the unshaded one is facing this way and the shaded one is facing east. Okay, so if you see that this is the this is the shaded one, sorry, this is the shaded one and this is the unshaded one. So what should happen with the shaded one? Shaded one should be shifted 135-degree to the anti-clockwise direction. So let us move anti-clockwise. This is 45-degree and then there should be a 90-degree taken. So the shaded one should start facing towards towards east, and one should happen with the unshaded one. Unshaded one should be moving 135-degree clockwise. So it is ultimately facing east. So it should face a 135-degree to the anti-clockwise, to the clockwise. So it's 90-degree and then 45-degree. So it should start facing towards southwest. So there where the shaded one should the unshaded one should face, there where the shaded one should face. Okay, so if you complete it, and then you are supposed to see among the option which one is the right one. So if you see it carefully, option number C gives you the right figure. See, option number C gives you the right figure, shaded one facing the east, unshaded one facing the southwest. So option C is right. Next, we are again supposed to find out the suitable figure from the answer figure would replace the question mark. So if you see between 1 and 2, see there was a circle, 3 circle, one inside another, have been replaced by 1 circle at the position of square, and the square was a single one, has come down to the place of circle with 3 squares. So the number is swapping between 1 and 3, and they're swapping their positioning also. Okay, so let us see between 3 and 4, the number should be swapped also. The number should be swapped also. So let us try to make it. Number should be swapped also. So the triangle was 1. Now the triangle should become 3. So let us make 3 triangles, one inside another. The triangle should become 3. So these are the 3 triangles that are created. And the line L should be single. So L should be single. So it should move like this. So that is what is matching in option number A. And that is the right answer. They were supposed to swap their positions also. That's why the triangle should come down. Okay, that's why the B is not the answer, because the triangle should come down to the place of L. And that's what is happening on option A only. That seems to be right. Next, select a suitable figure again, and we have to figure out what is available in the question mark point. Let us see what is happening between 1 and 2. This was 2 circles and a 1 this type of shape. 2 circles and 1 this type shape. What has happened in 2? The single circle has become, and the inverted A has become twice in number. So that's what should happen. They are swapping their positions also. They are swapping their numbers also. So what should happen in the fourth figure? The C should come at this place and should be increased to the number double, and the square should go to the C's place and should become single, because ultimately is what it was double. So what is it following in? It is being followed in option number B. So that seems to be the right answer. Next, what is happening in this one? Select a suitable figure. So if you look at it carefully, the dots from 1 to 2, the dots are at their positions, but the figure like that, the 3 lines have been taken a mirror image of, and they have been inverted. Okay, they have been inverted from 1 to 2, and the dots are at their position only. Okay, so that should happen between 3 and 4 also. The dot should remain at their position also. Let us make it here. Dot should remain at their position also, and the line should be inverted to face the opposite side. So line should be facing like, these two lines should be facing like what? These two lines should be facing like this. So this should be the figure that should be matching, and that is available in option number C, and that is right. Okay, let us see the next one. Okay, what's happening in the next one is, again we have to find out a suitable figure and answer the question accordingly. Between 1 and 2, what is happening is, all the 8 lines have been drawn. That is, the 8 parts or the 8 sectors of the circle has been created between 1 and 2. So that should be happening between 3 and 4. We should create 8 parts or 8 sectors of the figure that is given in available in 3. So if you try to make this, so this was your figure. Let me create the box first. This was the figure, and we are supposed to create 8 parts of that. So let us join the sides first and do something like this. Okay, so this kind of a figure should be the right answer, which is having 8 equal parts, and that is available in option number your A. There are 8 equal parts that are being created, so that is the right answer, option A.